What was the first house you ever bought?
Why am I drawing a blank? It's on
Because
Dartmouth.
it was forever ago.
Yeah. What was the address there? 525 North Dartmouth.
Do you remember how much you paid for that one?
41,000.
Really?
Yeah. That's
Wow.
back when I didn't know better.
And
Yeah.
you were really young though.
I was young. I was 19.
So 41,000 and you were 19, and that's really impressive.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to finish
Again,
that
it
one?
took a mortgage.
Oh, you financed it.
Financed it.
Okay.
Actually, there's a big story there.
Is it?
Do you want to hear it?
I would love to.
All right. So, I had a mentor
Okay.
who at the point that I bought that house, I had been working with for 9 months already. She basically gave me the opportunity to show up and shut up, and that's exactly what I did. So I would walk with her hand in hand through some of her projects. She would negotiate. She would say, hey, they're doing a roof over here, they're doing flooring over here, get over there, learn this, get over there, learn that. And that's how I kind of learned some of the stuff, at least the starting point,
Okay.
and then I was interested. And so we worked 9 months together. I worked on her projects for free, never asked for a dime. She never offered a dime, but she offered me the knowledge. So I learned as much as I could in that 9 months. Finally became up on Dartmouth, and it worked out, but the house had water in the basement. It needed a bunch of work. It was the worst one in a decent little neighborhood, and the bank said, USAA said, yes on the mortgage amount, but no to the house.
Okay.
So Janine said, I'll write you a check for it.
Awesome.
And here are the caveats. She said, you have 3 years to rehab it and pay me off.
3 years.
3 years, 6% interest.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I bought that place January 17th, and we refinanced March 14th of the same year. Got in, knocked it out, spent way too much money on the rehab because I didn't know what I was doing
Yep.
back then, you know.
Yep.
Spent way too much money on the rehab, and then I refinanced it. And when we went to sell it, I had too much money into it to sell it.
Okay.
But I had already bought the next house over on Dinway.
Okay.
A year later, because Janine's plan for me was, Jeremy, buy one house a year. You don't even know if you like real estate. Buy one a year, rent the prior one out, see if you like tenants. Then we bought another one the next year. First two were the only two I've ever had financing on.
Okay.
After the first two, everything
got
was cash.
smart.
Got smart. I was like, well, I take a little better care with this money when it's actually mine. You know, it's a little harder to come out.
Good life lesson.
Yes. And so Dartmouth was my first one by myself. I did a prior one with my dad and my uncle over on, oh gosh, Fairbanks.
Oh, okay.
And so that's one street over from the
Yeah.
street I grew up on, Dwight. And I gotta find pictures of that one. That was a fun project. But anyways, started on Dartmouth, financed it. Dinway, financed that one. Bought one on Wallace, cash, and again, everything else is cash. I've only lost 2 houses to foreclosure in my life. It was the first 2 that I ever bought.
Really?
Yes.
So, Janine
Yes.
was a realtor?
She was, Janine Dow. And I think,
Oh, yeah.
you know Janine?
Yeah.
That was my mentor.
Okay.
She literally brought me into real estate.
So how did you know her?
So here's how. Again, 9 months prior to me buying that house, I was calling, here's how much I didn't know, okay?
Okay.
I was going through the phone book, calling every agent saying, can you show me your listings? Can you show me your listings?
Okay.
I didn't know one agent can show everybody's listings.
Yeah.
Didn't know what MLS was back then.
Yeah.
And so Janine was the only agent to say, come on into the office, I'll show you everything on the market, and we'll take it from there.
That is so awesome, and I love that a female mentored
Yes.
you.
Yep.
So,
Plus, it's only cost me